Hello and welcome back. I'm Johnny Digicam and this is a Sony Handycam. As you can tell, it's a video camera just like the old ones on tape, except it's digital and really cool and easy to use. I actually use this for my other YouTube videos, you know, for my main channel. So what we have here, you see that lens on the side of the camera? That's a projector lens. So you can project something from this screen onto a wall. That's very interesting, and it's the first Handycam, the first type of camera that has a built-in projector. Now, why did I get this camera? It has some interesting things like microphone input and others. So look, you can do this. It shoots from here, you can see it from the side. Also, you can see yourself. Hey. So this is a 2011 model. It's Sony Handycam HDR PJ10. PJ stands for projector. It's a 3.3 megapixel on the photo still image, you know, but it's the photos are not good. Full HD quality, 1920 by 1080 pixels. These Handycams have a small sensor size and very powerful optical zoom. As you can see here, it says 30 times optical zoom. So if let's see, that's the landscape. There's a part of the lake right there, a village. If I zoom in, I can see that whole village that's about 10 miles away. Of course, it has some stabilization. This is some kind of a touch screen. You press and you have many options, which I'll show you in a minute. It also has some internal memory, 16 gigabytes. If you don't want to use the external SD memory card, that's very common. This is actually a micro SD card plugged into an SD adapter, but it works. These cameras do not take a lot of memory to record. With a 64 gigabyte, I can shoot for 8 hours in full HD. 8 hours, that's a lot. The battery only lasts about 2 hours, I guess. Also, the battery is extendable. You can use a bigger one, you know, because you attach it right here. So if you have a big fat battery, you can film all day, every day, no problem. But this is good for about 2 hours of recording. Also, you can plug it in while you record. That's where the charger goes, and audio video out. Also, if you don't have the dedicated Sony charger, you take this USB cable, plug it into your laptop or computer or external battery, and it takes power from there to charge the camera. It's nice built into this little strap. These are the microphones, 5.1 audio microphones, a button for mode, a button for photo, and the zoom button, left and right. You know, you hold it like this and you operate it with a single hand. That's a handy camera. You click the zoom like this, you take photo if you want, and hit record. This is the record button. So it's one of the most common and interesting ways that you can build a camera. Okay, the sun is setting and it's kind of cold. Please excuse the wind. As for the video quality, let's see this camera in action. There's a beautiful sunset right now, so let's see. Okay, I'm gonna start recording right now. I press this button and it started recording. Am I red or what? Am I red or what? So this is the actual quality of the 1080p Full HD Handycam. That's the sun, that's the lens flare. Now let's zoom in 30 times. Wow, so shaky. I'm sorry, the wind is so strong. Okay, I got my hands off the camera. Look at it. The wind is blowing the camera, but you can see the sun. This is a wide angle lens on a full frame camera. That is a zoom lens. Wait a second, let me stabilize it. It has some optical stabilization. Menu, camera, steady shot active. Okay, now try to stabilize the sun. Oh no. So yeah, the sun is gone. I could not use it properly. Not even on a tripod. This is not a tripod. This is a toy tripod. This is for, you know, my old digicams. Okay, I'm back inside. Let's see all the functions that we have. Here we have the power button. I want to turn it off right now, for example. Headphones input, microphone, HDMI out for video, and USB to transfer videos through a cable if you don't want to transfer straight from this memory card into a card reader. And now the projector. It says project. Look, see that lens right there? That's turned on. Now we have here a focus for projector, left and right. If you are far or close with the camera, you can adjust the clarity, the sharpness of the projection. Now here is a lot of light. But in a dark room you can project this on a wall. This is just a cardboard box and it's too bright in here. So let's record something just for a demonstration. I record this camera. Stop the recording. Project it on a wall or something. I record this camera. Alright, so that's kind of how it works. Now that's a small distance, but if you go far, you will project a bigger image. So up here it says 42 times extended zoom. That's with digital zoom. So I turned it off from the menu. Let's see the menu. You press menu and you have all these options. Shooting mode, just a few shooting modes. Camera and microphone. These are all the settings for the camera and audio. Then you have image quality size. I shoot in 50 frames per second, but I guess this video will render it at 30. You know, it's smooth, it's nice, but I don't really like too much smoothness in a video. It's a high quality, as they say in 2011, but it's just full HD. Some functions for the playback. You can edit something, I don't know if that's easy. And setup, you can format the memory card or the internal memory. Okay, and a few other settings. Actually, there's a lot of them. Yep, that's all. That's all you can do with this camera. Mode, it goes to photo. If you take a picture, it's very low quality. I don't know if I used pictures with this camera because it's some snapshot from a video. It's not. This is a dedicated video camera that also shoots some pictures when needed, but I don't recommend. 7.2 volts battery. So this is a 2-cell. I have another one from another camera. So this is V30, this is V50. I guess this has a little more power to it. And info lithium. I have a dedicated Sony charger from an older Sony camera on tape. But this cable is also useful for charging the battery inside the camera through USB. Of course, when you do this, it opens the lens cap. And I want to show you the zoom lens on this camera. The lens goes all the way back. It's very silent. Take it back here. This is wide and this is zoom. And also this zoom from wide to tele, it's very smooth. If you slide it fast, it zooms fast. But if you slide it slow, the zoom transition is really slow, and that's only these type of cameras do this. And again, when you close this lid, it automatically closes the lens cap. Why is it so flimsy? Anyway, this is the tripod mount, very strong. You just need a good tripod. As I said, I have an SD adapter with the micro SD memory card. These are very cheap. You don't need high-speed memory cards with this camera. It's old, it shoots just HD, no 4K. So that's really all that you need. It's kind of compact, not so light, but Okay, as I said, let's go back out and shoot more videos. Okay, now I'm just gonna film around with this camera handheld, so you can see the quality around here, the landscape. Now, I started the recording and I want to show you the minimum close distance. I can go very close, so it's good at macro. But also, let's take a look around. Now I'm filming myself, just holding the camera in my hand like this. Excuse the sound. There's a bit of a wind. These also, they also make some noise. This is the landscape. The weather station. Weather instruments. Let's zoom in a little. The stabilization is active standard stabilization. Now big zoom, handheld. That's a big bridge. Oh my god, maximum optical zoom. That's very far, that bridge. And back. Yep, right over there. So again, that's the video quality. Let's see the focus. Focus close. Can you see me? Yeah, I can also see a square on my face on the screen. So it can be used like some kind of a vlogging camera if you don't have very high expectations. I'm gonna show you a building about 1.5, maybe 2 miles away. That's a church on this mountain. So you see it right there. With 30 times optical zoom. This is maximum. That's the church. And back. Yep. That's how it looks when you try to vlog with a Handycam. So I'm gonna show you more videos taken with this camera. Now let's see how it does in low light. Hello there. That's me at low light. Okay, now I guess that's all for today. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye.